You got women don't talk to their kids. You got women that don't actually sit down and try to get into their kids' head and figure out what their kids are thinking because they feel like, oh, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
I totally agree.
So I like dealing with women with kids, but I don't like dealing with women with kids. But at the same time, when you're dealing with women with no kids, then it's really best. I ain't gonna lie.
So you like? So what do you? I'm saying, and I know
It's hard. It's hard to say because I have dealt with women with kids. I have dealt with women with no kids.
So why is it easier to deal with a woman with no kids? And I know that's cliche to say. But I'm just saying,
It's
like,
easy.
What are the benefits? What are the benefits of dealing with a woman with no children and you building a relationship?
It's easy,
with,
but
let me get it out. Versus with a chick who has children. And the reason why I say it like that, Charlie, let me get it out. Shout out to the chicks with kids or without kids. It doesn't matter to me. I'll still smash. What I'm saying to you, right, is
I get what you're saying.
the benefit aspect of, because you got women who do have children. Shout out to the chicks who do have children. You got chicks that do have children, and they willing to go hard. They more motivated because they know they gotta feed. They know they gotta feed them.
Let me explain it. How I go is the benefit of dealing with children with no kids. That's just because.
Wait a minute. Say it again.
The benefit of dealing with women with no children, just because you have kids, that don't mean most of y'all on food stamp. That means you're gonna go hard to feed your children.
True.
You got a lot of women that gonna go hard, period, with no kids and still in the streets that's going hard to feed themselves.
Right.
Then you got to still think about the women that actually has no kids and coming into a relationship with a man with kids.
Right.
It make them like, shit, he got a child. I see how he go hard for his child, and you got a child that's fucking with them. It make them feel special. Make them go harder for you and your child.
Right.
I don't dealt with it.
Right.
I don't have women that trying to go full throttle for me and my kids. Nigga, no, hands down. I don't have women who had kids and still want to go full throttle for me and my child. I don't have women who had no kids and didn't give a fuck about my child.
Woo!
So, and I don't have women in relationships with children that didn't give a fuck about my child. So it's hands up. But the benefit of dealing with a woman with no kids is I don't have to go as fucking hard for me, myself, you, my child, and your children. I don't have to go as hard. So that's the benefits of dealing with a woman with no children.